Ever wondered about the mysterious world of whales? These magnificent beings are the true titans of our oceans, with sizes that can dwarf even the largest of our land animals. Yet despite their colossal size, they remain a marvel shrouded in mystery, their lives largely hidden in the vast depths of the sea. Did you know that whales are not one, not two, but many different types? That's right. From the awe-inspiring blue whale, the largest animal ever to have lived on Earth, to the spirited humpback whale, known for its enchanting songs, the whale family is as diverse as it is fascinating. But it's not just their size and variety that make whales so intriguing. They are also incredibly intelligent creatures, displaying complex behaviors that hint at a level of social organization and communication that we are only just beginning to understand. Yet, despite their intelligence and size, whales are not invincible. They face numerous threats, both natural and man-made, from predators and changing climates to pollution and hunting by humans. But fear not, for there are many dedicated individuals and organizations working tirelessly to protect these gentle giants and ensure their survival for generations to come. And did we mention that whales play a crucial role in maintaining the health of our oceans? By feeding on vast quantities of tiny marine organisms, they help regulate the populations of these creatures and recycle nutrients back into the ecosystem. And when they breach or jump out of the water, they create a spectacular splash that is a sight to behold. So are you ready to plunge into the deep and discover more about these mysterious giants of the sea? Because there's a whole lot more to learn about these fascinating creatures. Let's dive deeper to learn more about these fascinating creatures. Did you know there are many different types of whales in our oceans? Each one is unique with their own special characteristics and roles in the marine ecosystem. Let's dive in and explore some of these fascinating species. The blue whale, for instance, is the largest animal on our planet. It's about as long as 3 school buses lined up end to end. Despite its massive size, this gentle giant feeds primarily on tiny shrimp-like animals called krill. Imagine an animal as big as a jumbo jet dining on something so small. Then we have the orca, or killer whale. Don't let the name fool you, though. Orcas are not whales, but the largest species of dolphins. Known for their striking black and white coloring, they're incredibly intelligent and powerful hunters, capable of taking down a great white shark. Next, meet the right whale, one of the most endangered of all large whales. They got their name because they were the right whales to hunt, being slow swimmers and floating when killed. These whales have a unique characteristic, a rough white patch of skin on their heads, which is actually a habitat for tiny creatures called whale lice. Last but not least, the dolphin whale, also known as the false killer whale. Though they share a name and some behaviors with killer whales, they are a distinct species. Dolphin whales are known for their strong social bonds and have been observed sharing food, not just within their own pods, but also with other marine species. Each type of whale plays a unique role in our oceans. Their size, diet, and behaviors all contribute to the delicate balance of marine life, from the massive blue whale sifting krill in the deep sea to the intelligent orca hunting in packs. These marine giants truly are wonders of nature. Now let's find out what they eat. Whales eat a variety of foods, depending on their species. From the smallest plankton to large sea mammals, the diet of these ocean giants is as diverse as the seas they inhabit. The majority of whales, including the massive blue whale, feast on tiny creatures called plankton. They gulp in large quantities of water, then push it out through baleen plates, trapping their microscopic meal. Other whales, like killer whales, prefer a meatier menu. They're known to dine on fish, squid, and even other sea mammals. It's quite a sight to behold a pod of killer whales working together to corral and capture their prey. Whales play a critical role in the food chain, helping to maintain the balance of marine life. By consuming large amounts of plankton and fish, they help to control these populations, promoting overall ocean health. From the tiniest plankton to large sea mammals, whales have a diverse diet. But how do they breathe underwater? Whales have a unique way of breathing, unlike any other creature. You see, whales are mammals just like us, and they need air to breathe. But they live in the ocean, so how do they do it? Well, they've developed some pretty cool adaptations. First off, whales have what's called a blowhole on top of their heads. This is essentially their nostril. It's covered by a muscular flap that seals it tight when they dive, keeping water out. When a whale surfaces, it forcefully exhales through this blowhole, expelling a spout of air and water vapor. Now, whales don't just casually float to the surface for a breath. They're active breathers, meaning they must consciously come up for air. This is why you'll often see them breaching or leaping out of the water. They're taking a big, deep breath. These incredible breathing adaptations allow whales to survive in the ocean. But what about their social behaviors? Whales are not only big, but they're also highly social and intelligent creatures. Diving into the social world of whales, it's remarkable to note that these marine giants are not loners. Much like us humans, they live in groups, often referred to as pods. These pods can range from a few individuals to several dozens, depending on the species. Some, like the killer whales, are known for their tight-knit family groups, while others, like humpback whales, form temporary alliances during certain times of the year. Their social structures are complex, with roles and responsibilities that contribute to the survival of the pod. For instance, elder members often lead the group, using their years of experience to guide the others to feeding grounds and navigate the vast ocean. But how do these whales communicate with each other in the vast, deep blue? Whales are known to use a variety of sounds and body movements to express themselves and interact with their pod. Depending on the species, these sounds can range from clicks and whistles to the long, haunting songs of the humpback whale. Let's dive deeper into these whale songs, for they are one of the most enchanting aspects of whale behavior. These melodies, which can last for hours, are unique to each individual and are thought to serve multiple purposes. Some scientists believe the songs are a form of communication, while others speculate they could be a way to attract a mate. Despite the mystery surrounding these songs, one thing is for sure. They are an extraordinary display of these creatures' intelligence and social complexity. Whales also display a variety of other social behaviors, such as breaching, where they leap out of the water, or tail slapping, which can be seen as a form of play or communication. These behaviors not only showcase their physical prowess, but also their sense of camaraderie and social cohesion. These social behaviors make whales some of the most fascinating creatures in the ocean. But what threats do they face? Unfortunately, whales face many threats in our modern world. Pollution is a major issue, with plastic debris and toxic chemicals finding their way into the oceans and harming these magnificent creatures. Poaching is another problem, with some people hunting whales for their meat and blubber. Ship collisions are also a significant threat. You see, whales often swim close to the surface of the water, where they can easily be struck by passing vessels. Lastly, climate change is causing ocean temperatures to rise and ice caps to melt, disrupting whale migration and feeding patterns. But it's not all doom and gloom. Many people and organizations are working hard to protect these magnificent creatures. They are enforcing stricter pollution controls, advocating for safer shipping routes, and establishing protected marine areas. They are also educating the public about the importance of whales to our ocean ecosystems. So while the threats are real, so too are the efforts to ensure these giants of the sea continue to grace our oceans for generations to come. Many people and organizations are working hard to protect these magnificent creatures. Today, we've learned so much about the mysterious world of whales. We've explored the vast variety of these marine giants, from the bus-sized blue whale to the playful dolphin whale. We've discovered their diverse diets, with some feasting on plankton, while others prefer small fish, squids, or even other sea mammals. We've dived into the unique way whales breathe, with their specially adapted diaphragm-like muscles and blowholes that allow them to take in air at the ocean's surface. We've witnessed their social behaviors, living in pods, and using complex sounds and body movements to communicate, some even singing intricate songs. Sadly, we've also touched on the various threats they face, including ocean pollution, hunting, ship collisions, and climate change. But we have also highlighted the numerous measures taken by countries and organizations to protect these magnificent creatures. Remember, Protecting our oceans and all the creatures that live in them is our responsibility. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of whales. Until our next adventure.